pretty close to the bar. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the wing on the left. Towns down low. Guarded by Robinson. Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Here's Money. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Vanderbilt. First quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Prince setting a pick for Russell. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And here is Prince after the three-pointer from Money. To the left side wing. From deep, Prince. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Launches it. And again, the three-point shot is good for Money. Money's got 12 in the game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Towns. Last time out, he had 14 points. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He praised D'Angelo Russell's game, saying that he's someone that can take over without warning. Coach told me his floaters, his outside shooting, he can hurt you so many ways. Once he's locked in, there's no stopping him. He can be unorthodox, but he is a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Fournier. And the pass to Randall. That one drops for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's stolen by Randall. It's tipped.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
And it's off the back rim, no good. Knicks on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. Money passes to Robinson. Here's Money. He's guarded by Russell. The shot's good for Money.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside.
It's a defense bonanza.
Y'all ain't good.
And your Timberwolves dancer.
For Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake Lehman comes in for Torian Prince. Beasley's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Knicks, Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And it's Rose in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Towns. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves with the drive.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Money passes to Toppin. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Barrett slams it in.
They have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Towns a screen on Rose to end the run. That one doesn't drop. The Knicks go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Noel passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns sets the pick for Beasley over Noel, and the rejection by Noel. Back to Barrett. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves 8, the Knicks 30. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And New York ball forward. Vanderbilt's checked in for Lehman. Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Hawks was all business. He dropped in 38 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here's Rose outside. Beasley with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Russell, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Beasley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Russell gets it to go. And whirling around the floor, Frank, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Here's Toppin after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Edwards looking it over. Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the pick. He takes it in. Here's Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity. Goes up with it again. And the layup is good. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket of the night.
Timeout Knicks.
Listen up, y'all.
The loudest and craziest fans. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right,
Change here.
who's coming on? Checking into the Knicks. That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 34, the Knicks 50.
Trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's Towns, and it's Taurean Prince, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. And the call on
D'Angelo Russell.
and so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can keep more pressure on the defense.
Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Kicks it to Russell. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Outside Fournier. Here's Money, guarded by Prince. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 9.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Prince. The 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Prince. Toppin.
Substitution, Obi Toppin.
Here's Money. 24 points for him. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Toppin throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good. That's Russell picking up the assist. He has 6.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing, and that was an outstanding find by Russell.
Here's Randall. Can't hit that one. Prince with the defensive effort. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Clock at 6. Here's Russell. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for New York. Derrick Rose is checked in for Barrett. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Right wing. New York moving it around. Towns against Rose. Shot clock at 6. Money passes to Fournier. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 6.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Noel. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards passes to Noel. Here's Vanderbilt. Russell left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming.
Number 7. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Minnesota. Checking in for the Knicks.
And here's Beasley. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA.
New York foul. Mitchell Robinson. That's his 4th personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Malik Beasley.
Loves it, but it
Taking
sure
2
keeps
shots.
things interesting.
You know, as young as Malik Beasley is, it's really been impressive to see how quickly he's adapted to the pro game. For some guys, it's a struggle, but I think he found his footing fairly easy.
And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Money, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Here's Noel. He's covered by Rose. Towns a screen on Rose. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Pass to Noel. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Passes it to Barrett. Here's Money. And again, it's the Knicks missing. To the paint. Noel, no good. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's Money. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Noel, no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy.
Mitchell Robinson. That's his 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
I think a great job in position.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, good to see you, MP. So thanks for reaching out to me, and I'm honored that you've chosen me to talk about this.
Oh, look, I respect how you approach things, and you were the person to tell this story.
Oh, I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into this. So there's this rumored list about your preferred trade destinations that's circulating on social media. Is that a legitimate list?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I told my agent where I wanted to go, and to get me there as soon as possible. Look, I need to be somewhere where I'm appreciated for who I am and not for who someone else wants me to be. It's just that simple.
Okay, well, any concern that going public with your trade demands might alienate the fans?
Not really. Look, my real fans, the ones that's been with me since day one, they ain't going nowhere. Now, some of these bandwagon cats who wasn't looking at me anyway, I don't worry about them.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Anything else you want to share with me today?
I think that's good for today, don't you?
I think so. I got plenty. Thanks so much, MP.
Hey, look, I'll see you soon, Candace.
All right.